हाय हेलो गाइस सिंघम यूएसए का एक वीडियो है टेक इंडस्ट्री विल चेंज फॉरएवर ट्रम्प ऑन फ्यूचर ऑफ टेक जॉब्स इन H1B. This guy Singham USA in my opinion is a low IQ idiot. ठीक है and it's a very common thing here because all get the same jobs na. Remember even plumber comes from India, he'll rise and he'll become in this band 150 125 150k to 350k band. Remember when the husband and wife get married, like when they get married, they get 100k to 100k 200k तो हो ही गया. They basically have not 200k and they rise to 350k band 400k band, and I have proven multiple times that 400k people after tax and all that stuff is very less. Remember all those things. So these guys, when they come here, they think that they have the IQ of an IITian because they are working like an IITian. They're doing the same job as an IITian. They're doing the same job as an IITian, so they start thinking that they are also very smart. He's that kind of person. This guy is a Jama idiot. Don't listen to him. I'm telling you now, don't listen to him. He has very idiotic ideas and I will thrash his ideas. But first, listen to his video. Okay, we'll listen to his video and I'll give you a reaction on every point of his, okay?
Donald Trump has been elected. And this video is going to be the brutal truth you should hear, because many people will predict the positive side, many people will predict the negative side, but all those predictions will fail, because as someone who has been in college when Trump was the president, as someone who was working in tech when Trump was the president and then switched to Biden's administration, I have seen the unpredictability nature of Trump, and I'm going to give you all the facts and to tell you what you should hope in your future as a student coming to the US, or in terms of future as a tech person in the US.
I think that anyone who gives you a definitive answer on what they think the future is like full of it, because like there's no predicting with Donald Trump. Like it all depends on who lobbies him, it all depends on who he's fighting with, it all depends on who's kissing his ass, like it all just depends on so many things. If there was one thing that was predictable during the first 4 years of Trump, it was that nothing is predictable.
Wow.
Yeah. ये बंदी जो सी है, this she's so biased. Yeah, no. Trump is very predictable. He's a nationalist. He wants the best for his nation. Biden is unpredictable because in the face he wants to do something good for the society, for the country, but actually behind the scenes he has to he has to harm the country. So those are the kind of people who end up doing weird things. He says that nothing, only one thing will be predicted, nothing will be predicted. That's falto. So this is something that you should not think about. I'll come to the conclusion also. Basically, my conclusion is don't think about all these things. There is a very basic CSR formula. Let's follow that. We'll follow that. But we'll follow that. And I'll tell you a very good formula somewhere in the video. Don't worry. I will tell you that this is what you do and you cannot go wrong and you'll make money in this country. And you'll reach the success. It's all stupidity. All these things are stupidity.
Number one, do not try to predict anything. Like I want to tell you, when Trump was the president, he did tariffs on China. But those tariffs were not applicable for all companies. Apple was exempted for tariffs on iPhone, Apple Watch, and Mac products. Why? Because they lobbied.
So lobbying is a very interesting thing in America. This is just beyond your thought. Don't get into that. It will not kill your future. It will not do anything. You stop thinking about lobbying. If someone is doing lobbying, someone is not doing lobbying. Don't worry about all these things. Right? They kill tariffs, right? So they just accept for Apple, right? For whatever reason they didn't do, don't get into that. These corporations and political access, don't worry about this in America. It's not India where Modi के पैसे खिला दिए, अदानी ने उसको कर दिया. ऐसे नहीं चल रहा है. उतना नहीं क्लियर, उतना ब्लंट नहीं है यहाँ. जितना ब्लंट आपको आदत है ना इंडिया में, जितने ब्लंटली होता है, the way it goes in India, the amount of bluntness that is there in Indian politics and corporation access, it's not like that here. It's much more modularized, it's much more controlled, so it has a lot of checks and balances. It's not that raw and nobody can just do anything. It's not like that, the way he's explaining. These kind of people, he's too new to USA. These kind of people, his age says that. And these guys are not competent enough to comment on such things. Don't listen to them.
But Trump says, जो अक्षय कुमार का डायलॉग है ना, जो मैं बोलता हूँ मैं करता हूँ, जो मैं नहीं बोलता वो डेफिनेटली करता हूँ. That's the unpredictable nature of Donald Trump, that anything can happen at any point of time based on who.
तो lobbying कर रहे हैं तो क्या है? So sometimes he says unpredictable, sometimes he's there lobbying. That's okay. He will bring peace to the world. Forget it. These are political views. Has nothing to do with your CSF, with your success. So the success formula that I will give you has nothing to do with that, and let's not worry about it. But what you are worrying about, Trump aayega, ye kar dega, wo kar dega, aise mat socho. This is not gonna hurt you and harm you. I'll give you a very straightforward path, and you'll be able to succeed.
Is lobbying Donald Trump, and at what price and what suggestions they give? Lobbying is in the form of money, which is also considered kind of legal corruption in the US. Or the truth, I want to tell you, next 4 years, it's going to be clickbait news, which is
Lobbying is legal corruption in the US. Why they're paying you is legal corruption. Does he deserve any money? Why do they pay him 150k? Why do people pay you 150k? Right? You do same thing as you do in India, right? Yeah, there's a price of everything in America, right? There is a way, there are the things move. There's a system to it. There's a system to influence the policy making. Yeah, you can start abusing it, but in India there's a blatant abuse of that. In America, it is in a much more moderate fashion. But that doesn't hurt you and harm you, so don't just stay away from it. Don't get into these things.
going to scare the shit out of you, whether it's Times of India or any Indian news or American news, because that's how they make more money. And a simple example could be they will highlight that Donald Trump has won the House, the Senate, and presidency, and Supreme Court too. But the truth is also in 2016 as well, Donald Trump had won the presidency, Senate, and House as well. So he had the trifecta in 2016 too. It might be more powerful in 2024, but don't think that people in House and Senate are stupid, that they will just do anything they want to. So that's why do not stop your decision to study in the US if you are. And our consultancy, Fly with Singh, is there to help you. You will find all the free resources.
Consultancy है, Fly by Singh. So look, समझ रहे हो? This whole thing is something else. मेरी कोई consultancy नहीं. I'm not here to sell your consultancy. I'm not here to sponsor your student visa and all that. Even if you ask me for my details, I will not share it with you. Many people have asked me. I don't share these things, but I will guide you properly.
On Fly with Singh, whether it's letters of recommendation or you want to get help to shortlist universities, you will get the support you need. And I can proudly say Fly with Singh is ARCC credited. Only few consultancies in India are ARCC credited, and I can proudly say it is partnered with admit card. So go check out, go to Fly with Singh and get started with the study abroad journey. Now, next, brutal truth, Elon Musk and Donald Trump partnership is not as easy as it sounds like. So Elon Musk has 8%, 6 to 8% share of EVs sold in China, and he definitely wants to increase it.
These are the market trends. EV sale in China, Elon Musk, this is Trump. This is nothing to do with you. Forget it. Don't worry about these things. Don't worry about these things. कुछ नहीं समझेगा.
Both sides, trade wars were happening. So maybe at the end of the day, exemption will be more job growth in the world. And basically, for example, Upgrade is a very good AI enthusiasts have seen something really bad. The companies say that can actually lead to trade secrets. If training data is shared and trade secrets, this will create platforms. Now, he really wants to fight even tougher on those and increase in cybersecurity efficiency of the system.
There will be increase in cybersecurity, cybersecurity. You guys can keep on predicting these things. This thing does not matter. Okay? This America, you will not be able to fathom from your little mind in sitting in India. Basically, I have some girl in mind, Sakku Bhan. She is in India. She didn't come for MS about 3-4 years back because she felt that there are no jobs in America. So I have her in my mind. And I'm thinking, how these kind of people think. They listen to these idiotic videos and then they start thinking. This country is not about, this kind of, you can make some macroeconomic predictions on the basis of these things, but that doesn't concern you. You need to find a job. Just follow my CSF basic formula. We'll come to that. But look at this. No, this thing doesn't matter. AI will happen and is happening. It will affect jobs in India, probably. Don't worry about things here. अभी कुछ नहीं है. प्लम्बर का काम है हमें. Electrician makes more money than IT engineer. Plumber makes more money than IT engineer. They will create some other jobs, business analyst jobs. In India, there is no business analyst job. Here we have business analyst jobs. People who just talk, coordinate. Coordination jobs are there between the stakeholders and the developers. Coordination jobs, coordinating, talk, email, talk. No coding. And they make money too. Good money. Sometimes they are more than developer. So here they will figure out a way to create jobs. Don't worry about this AI thing here in America. Can AI replace plumbers? Can AI replace electricians? Yeah. Can AI replace Comcast people? Can AI replace? Yeah, they cannot replace, right? So don't worry about these things.
With cybersecurity being vulnerable, there is a potential of $10 trillion to be lost in cybersecurity hacks. But
Some people may say cybersecurity change will happen, and that is, let me talk about that. Arey bhai, how does it impact you is my point. I'm talking about my viewers. So my viewers, you're looking for a secret shortcut to success. I'm going to give you all those secret shortcuts. Yeah, just focus on these things. What is the stupidity?
29% of these hacks can be avoided by simple cybersecurity principles, simple clean habits, and he wants to encourage these habits too.
तो तुम्हें ऐसा नहीं कि कोई 2-4 मिलियन डॉलर की जॉब मिल जाएगी. You will not get a 2-4 million dollar job. You will get the same job under 20K. So don't worry. You will get a job as Java programmer also. You can get a job in everything. It's not like that. Don't worry about these fields and all that. Not in every field, but there are so many fields here in this country. You can get in one of those. Don't worry about that. Oh, you have to follow the trends. Now I should go towards cybersecurity. There is no such thing.
Security coming up for sure. Number 4, the Web3 era is coming back. Cryptocurrencies, the cost of Bitcoin, Ethereum. We saw the spike in the price after considered security. Many people worldwide suffered because of FTX. Because of that, there will be definitely more opportunities coming in to be far less this time. And
कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Now you cannot use that trading on the basis of that. People who know trading very well, you know that the news is already old and it won't work. So don't worry about these things and forget trading. I'm not about trading. I'm about CSF, complete success formula, through very simple basic ways, right? So avoiding small mistakes, idiotic mistakes. But that's it. Then you can easily achieve your goals. So these things won't matter. Don't worry about trying to predict these trends and try to bank upon that and then investing on the basis of that, because one day you will go wrong.
this is also very unpredictable because the cost of cryptocurrency should be equated to how much use case is there. And currently, use case hasn't increased as much in the last 4 years.
How does it have to do with Trump?
And that is still
The video is about Trump. How does it have to do with Trump? फालतू बंदा.
very unpredictable. And last, the future of STEM OPT and H4EAD. When Donald Trump was president, this was very, very unpredictable to tell whether STEM OPT will be cancelled or not. He did try to cancel STEM OPT. Just because it was not passed around the 60% majority in House and Senate, it did not go through, even if he wanted to. But now, since he has majority in both, and if all the Democrats in House and Senate vote for that bill, then only it can be passed. Of course, he has more power now, but still there are checks and balances. And because Elon Musk's company Tesla has so many H1B workers, I think he will definitely be actually lobbying maybe.
Don't worry, कुछ नहीं होने वाला. Don't worry, कुछ नहीं होने वाला. ये ड्रामा है सब.
Possibly against that bill as well. So it's still very unpredictable question. I hope you can have right now is US is the land of the search was by US 1000% when Donald Trump got elected. Until and unless they know that they are actually getting kicked out.
ठीक है, मैंने 3-4 फॉर्मूले बताए हैं स्टूडेंट्स के लिए. ठीक है ना. F1 के ऊपर आपको 5 साल तक आप CPT और OPT के पढ़ा सकते हो. MS के अंदर 6 महीने 1 साल, then after that for OPT 29 months, and then you can get admission PhD and then maybe some CPT and then more OPT. So total 5 years are allowed on CPT OPT, right? Within those 5 years, you can go multiple routes. Don't go H1, don't do L1. One is you can go for investor visa. Yes. If you want details, ask me and I'll give you. Actually, I have very good experience in investor visa. Typically, remember, I don't refer to you to anything and I tell you nothing because, first of all, it's my liability, and second thing is I don't know much about. I don't want to really talk about the operational details. That's your thing. Execution details, that's your thing. You need to do research. But in this case, actually, I have executed a few cases myself, so I know the things. For example, I do know H1, so I don't think I cannot say that I don't know anything. So I know a few things, and I'm going to share that with you. Second thing is, you can go EB1 route, EB1A route. I mentioned that in one of my videos. Explore that option. So come here as a student and explore that option. Third one is you can definitely do the Canada route. Within 1 or 2 years, try to get a job in Canada, try to get into Canada. Once you spend 1 year or try to get an investor visa in Canada, once you get the investor-based PR in Canada, which is for 120,000 USD only, once you get that, you're done. You are done. Yeah. After another 3 years, you'll get the Canadian passport and then you can work in America. Yes. TN visa is like green card, I've already told you. So I've told you 3 methods. And if you're coming here before the age of 21, then you may be eligible for SJIS also. I'm telling you so many interesting methods. Do any of these. You'll be like, what is this? You talk about visa, what about the job? Buddy, in this country, this bachelor, master's, PhD are raddi ka tukda. They don't care. The degree, the PhD, the green card is a degree made of gold, whereas these things are made of raddi. So the point is, you can easily get a job. Forget it. This game guy, maybe himself, he on student visa, that's it, talk of stamp duty and all those things. He didn't talk about how it affects citizens, how it affects citizens, green card holders. Don't listen to these idiotic people. You don't know. You don't know how the life flows here. 25 years in USA, US citizen, went through the H1, green card, all this process, know everything myself. Plus, I run a consultancy, so I know things. I'm telling you, there are so many methods to achieve salvation, to get to green card basically. Yeah. Use any of those. If I find more methods, I will share here. Okay. I will positively share here. There is another one, E2 visa. Try these things. And if you're not an Indian citizen, then if you're an Indian citizen or Chinese citizen, then even EB2, EB3 may work for you. You will need to check when is the when is the filing, when is the priority date for 485 filing. If your 485 is filed, you're done. You don't need to worry. Yeah. Do you even know what I'm talking about? 485 filing. If you don't know, then you're pathetic, man. You didn't research. I've been talking about green card process and all those things and saying that green card is very important. You haven't done research. Then you don't deserve this secret shortcuts. You need to do the research yourself. Go ask ChatGPT, watch videos. You'll know a lot. There are so many basic videos on these topics. Just watch those. Okay. So during student visa itself, you can break the cycle of H1 and Janam Maran ke chakra se dur ho sakte ho. You can get out of this, birth and death cycle. Yeah, you can during student visa itself, right? Alright, guys, I told you multiple methods to solve the F1 visa issues and not to look towards Trump and not to worry about Trump and all those things. Okay. Alright, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.